Have you ever been superstitious? Ever asked a gypsy lady to read your fortune? Do you like astrology and astronomy? I think there's a difference between those. So, how do I contact angels? Why do I see angel numbers? They're well, basically, you are insane. You are insane, and you're training yourself to be more insane. Let's go with a simple magic trick. Each time you see, let's say, each time you see a red car, let's say you make an agreement with yourself. No, let's not get abstract. So let's say you look at the clock and it says 1111, and in your you notice that these numbers are all the same. There's a big light bulb going on in your head. Bing! Whoa! Those numbers are all the same. Bing, 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 bing. This is a reaction. You noticing something. You notice something. That's all. You notice something. And it is of more or less meaning to you, depending on how much importance you give to these numbers. If you think that basically, if you think it's good for you to see these numbers, you will continue seeing these numbers. Because why? What the fuck? Probably even because when you think it's bad for you, you will also see these numbers. You will be followed by these numbers. As soon as you get strong associations, let's go with strong feelings. As soon as something triggers you, like noticing those numbers, your conscience, let's say it's a calm conscience, it will get a spike. It will get a shock from the number. This will be marked down on your day is 24 hours, right? And we have some sort of biorhythm. We go to sleep here, we go wake up here, and we check the clock every now and then. So, and now you get a shock here. This red, you get a shock here, and you get a shock here, and you get a shock here. And you don't know why, but always when you check the clock, it's some strange number. And you you don't go looking for it, but somehow you end up picking those numbers. What happened is this is a form of self hypnosis. I'm sorry to burst your bubble here, but you just trained yourself by giving meaning to these numbers, be they good or bad. Either you think, oh, I'm on my way up to paradise. This means God is giving me a big paycheck at the end of the day. Or this means I'm that the girl I like likes me. Or this means finally a good answer. Whatever. You give meaning to it. Or you give bad meaning to it. You say, fuck, the devil's after me. You know? So you have a fear response. Or you have a, let's call it a hope response. And there's this relates to the either to future rewards. This usually relates to the future, or future punishment, punishment for something you did, right? Or reward for something you did. So this can be a very vicious circle if you, depending on how superstitious you are and how sure you are about, well, let's just say how easily you're spooked. If you are spooked easily, and let's say that the clock could go to 666, right? And you would see this number, and you suddenly say, holy shit, the devil is after me. And you shit your pants. Well, guess what? You are afraid of, you give power to an entity that is, let's be honest, let's not be honest, but let's just say, nobody can tell if the devil is real or not. Nobody can say that. But you can experience can experience devils and demons following you. Ask any paranoid schizophrenic. I know a guy, a child friend of mine, who killed himself because he thought he was followed by the devil. Right? I don't know the exact specifics, but people kill themselves because they think they are being followed by the devil. That's a fact. That's not cool. It's very sad, but what can you do? That's so. How does the self-hypnosis work? Well, basically, it's almost impossible to bring about why can't you, why is self-hypnosis so impossible? Because you can only be hypnotized by something that's kind of more powerful than you. If you don't believe that you have the strength to change yourself, this is weird. Let's say you're someone, and now you take a big screwdriver or a big wrench to your own brain, and you kind of tweak around them. This would be a very dangerous procedure, right? You would have to be unconscious, but at the same time you operate on yourself. So that's almost an impossibility. There's a big arrow here going into the territory of rituals, invocations, incantations, and invocations, anything to do with magic. And I never did a ritual in my whole fucking life. Okay? Because let's go there for a while. Let's go here for a while into magic territory. Let's say you are interested in gaining money, wealth, and power, and women, and you buy the book on magic, Magic 101, whatever, Magic for Dummies, Magic for Dum-Dums, and you open the book and it says, okay, here, recipe. Burn 2 candles and fart on it, and clap your hands and say, I wish this were true, and you will see miracles. Let's just say there's an instruction like this, one by one. This will be a very tame instruction. Well, let's go to a different one. What these magic books usually are is they make you draw some sigil. It's one way. Something that kind of looks oogie doogie boogie and gives you a woogie boogie. I'm gonna get angry about this now. Basically. And these, okay, how does this magic work then? It works by gaming your superstition. Okay, so simple magic book, right course. I don't know how this would work. If I were to write a magic book, I would verboten. I'm saying this. Whatever. Where was I? Okay. Here's your head, your dummy head, and there's your let's just say there is a set of beliefs in there. I'm saying the word beliefs beliefs. There's a set of beliefs in here. Okay. Most of it you're not even conscious of, that they are just beliefs. Now, you dum-dum read this magic book and you put a new belief in here at the very top. This is powerful. Well, now you are entrapped. Sorry. Through some circus show and impressive sleight of hand magic and smoke in your ears and out of your ass, you are impressed. Let's say the book is very old, or you get it from some carnival shop, or you're just a dum-dum and you go to the internet and say, how do I become rich and famous? And it says, sacrifice 10 virgins, and you just go ahead and do it. Right? Either you're very stupid or you're very naive, but suddenly there is a belief on here. Which is, this shit is powerful. And guess what? You now put a new axiom on the top of your belief chain. And this shreds all your fucking brain. It rips through anything that would be considered normal, maybe? I don't know. Who knows? If you believe in ghosts, you will see ghosts. If you believe in this and this and this, you will see shit. It's what is a hallucination? Nobody knows what a hallucination is. It's scary enough that what's scary? Well, anyway, so how does this fucking magic work? What point was I trying to make? Well, it's a very powerful way of self-hypnosis, which means giving power to something higher than you, meaning the magic juju from the magic juju boo boo, and now you are let's just put a very ugly witch here or something, and she has her fingers right on your fucking balls mouth, and but whatever. Well, now you see, so magic probably not that magic probably not that safe. Probably not the safest thing to do. So let's explore this belief system in your head. Let's put the head here again, and here's a big library with, or let's put it right like this. That's right. This was a good point here. Here's your belief, here's your head, and here are your beliefs. And if you want to truly regain power over yourself, or over your life, you should start by finding out what you give power to over yourself. I'm not saying you should get mad at your boss for telling you what to do. I'm not saying you should get mad at your parents for telling you to wash your ass and to take a shower and stuff like this. But there are forces, you could almost say, that rule you. And it's not a good thing. Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe for most people this is a good thing. There are forces that rule them without them knowing. Because otherwise, shit would be just fucking insane. Okay. The general, in a healthy society, there are some very fundamental beliefs that are being preached, literally, by the church. Let's just put some healthy colors in here. There are. Let's just say we are back in the Middle Ages, and the church preaches something, that God is powerful, and it also preaches that your king is a nice fella, and that you should be aware of devil shit. Okay, so now society has been brainwashed into accepting beliefs. If you look at current days, it's not that different, but these things have been replaced with other big boogeymans. It is what it is. I like, personally, let's get personal here. Let's get personal. I hate this laugh. Let's get personal here. Easy way to salvation. Easy way out. Okay. Well, it starts with accepting that this is standard Alcoholics Anonymous material. There is here's you, you're the little human, and there's something higher, and let's pretend there's even something highest than you. Well, if you need a logic introduction to this, you can say, there is always something higher than me. Well, some people maybe can't accept this. They could never accept that their teacher had something to tell them. They could never accept that their math answer was wrong. Okay, whatever. Let's just go with normal human who can accept. Maybe the theory going today is, I'm just a little worm. Here's the earth. I'm a pile of shit, and I'm a little pile of shit, a pink pile of shit, and we are just in this big ass universe, and we are even smaller, and we are even smaller, and we are even smaller than this fucking pixel here, and this is how significant most people feel. I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure if people really feel this, ever felt this insignificant. What do I want to say? Anyway, it's much safer. The safest way. Safe. Let's go safe here. Let's go to my little safe cage. The safest way to explore is by not being a dummy. Okay, transmission end. No, let's go. Fuck. I gotta put it. Okay, let's what do I want? Let's go back here. I wanted to say something. So the easy way out. I'm not gonna do a whole Abhandlung about society. That's just so. Let's make 2 points here that I found helpful personally. Rosicrucian manuscripts. Who gives a fuck? I never solved any of those riddles in there. I'm bad at the math. I was so disappointed when I read the spoilers to this one riddle, and whatever. It's so. It's like those It's a brain teaser, and I don't like brain teasers. Anyway, let's go to the very end of the chemical wedding. One thing there. There's a man, old man, on the very top of a tower. And the hero of the story has to climb up to the tower. And once he reaches the top of the tower, I'm a bit hazy about the details here, but I think this guy, Andre, thought he had to revive this old guy up here. And this guy just fucking bursts out in the biggest belly laugh ever when they meet. When he finds out this guy thought he was ever dead. That's fantastic for me. So let's go for heretic shit here. Okay, so let's pretend God isn't real. No, never. But let's say here is the man, the human consciousness, and on top here is the top is TP, top. Everything on top is here top. This is the top is highest top, and this goes back to the axis, and you can sort of move up here. Well, this is insane. Nobody wants to break out. This is insane. This is fucking insane. Let's just keep it here. But can I make a point now, please? Let's check my time. 20 minutes of talking bullshit. Easy way out. If you can't make yourself believe in a God, then just make yourself believe that there's a version of yourself that you don't know, and that's your God now. Okay? Let's say you are an unripe fruit. You start as a sperm, then you become a fetus, then you get older and older, then you hit puberty and you get pubes on your hair. But it still doesn't matter anything. You move forward in time, but your brain, dead. Anyway, Dwarf Fortress got released on Steam. I'm not gonna buy it. Just imagine there's a little top dwarf in your brain. Cringe. Thank you for this presentation.